This is the Brewer and the Baker, a baseball card podcast.
Come on, get up!
Where two collectors share their journey through the hobby.
Yo!
Here are your hosts, Mitch and Dan.
Well, hello, Dan.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, first of all, welcome, folks, but just in general, welcome to episode 15. We've been screwing that up and not...
Yeah, haven't done that for like...
Episode 15.
6 straight episodes.
Yeah. We're going to make a concerted effort.
Yeah. I feel a little lonely. We're missing a third wheel. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just us today, guys.
Yeah. By the way, I'm the brewer.
Oh, I'm the baker.
Hey, there we go. And welcome to our show, guys. The topic of the day is going to be...
We're gonna revisit something we're gonna revisit on a fairly regular basis.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
As long as we...
Every 3 to 4 months.
Yeah. So we're going to try and be accountability buddies again.
We are going to keep ourselves accountable.
Yep. So that is the topic of the day. So that's going to take up a hobby update. So we're going to fill it with some other things
right
in the meantime. Yeah, I guess. Do you want to get right into...
Ginter Week?
Ginter Week? I think we get into Ginter Week just because it follows that up quickly.
Sure. We had very eventful Ginter Weeks, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Where are mine?
Yours has a little bit more of a bigger monetary bit than mine.
Yeah,
so let me kind of go through mine. We're gonna very quickly go through this, and then
the other ones I throw.
And then we'll
they're over here.
And then we'll actually get to the rest of the show. I got 3 boxes pre-ordered through Topps. I got one of the Mitchell & Ness boxes that came first in the mail, and I probably would have actually left that unopened, but since it was the first one that came,
you were itching
I
for
was
it.
itching so I busted it. So the Mitchell & Ness boxes were actually treated as retail boxes.
Yeah. Okay.
So they actually have like gold minis, and the retail exclusive gold minis. And
I've yet to see a RDV yet, rookie design variation. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't think that those are a thing this year.
That was my favorite for the minis, but
don't think they brought that one back.
I mean, the N222s kind of takes that place, but
the Mitchell & Ness boxes come with 6 Mitchell & Ness back minis and the possibility of getting some cool Mitchell & Ness like apparel and gift certificates and things like that.
Yeah.
I didn't get either of those 2 things, and the 6 that I got, the 6 Mitchell & Ness backs that I got weren't particularly exciting. I got 2 relics as hits in the box, so it was okay.
Mini or full-size relics?
Yeah, they were full-size. Think they were full-size relics. It's been a while.
Sorry to put you on the spot on that one.
It was the hobby boxes that came through big for me. The first one that I busted, I got one of the rare tin types. I got the Calvin Jr. And
if you haven't seen them,
they are gorgeous.
They're beautiful.
They are gorgeous. I was the first one to sell that. I was the first one to put one up on eBay. So I got a pretty good price on that. Very happy with what that sold for.
Set the market.
Uh-huh. And then the other card that I've sold from those 2 boxes, already gone, is my Ichiro Suzuki Gold Refractor Mini 1 out of 50.
I watched it, and I got an offer.
Yeah, I got like 6 watchers, so at that point I sent an offer. It was ignored for a while, and then somebody bought it at full price. So
nice.
So
okay.
I can't complain.
Yeah.
I got 2 other good hits out of those 2 boxes. One was the lead guitarist for the Red Clay Straits, I believe is the name of the country band. Red Clay Straits.
Strays, maybe.
Red Clay Strays, yeah. I'm not a country fan, so not my scene. I got the blue frame autograph out of that, so that's out of 99. That's up. Haven't had any hits on that yet. And the other one worth noting was the Sammy Sosa bat relic out of the gold filigree foil border out of 50.
Yeah.
So those 2 are still up. And in the meantime, not only did I sell a tintype, I bought a tintype. I won in an auction a Salvi tintype,
All right.
which is on the way. And from last year's Ginter, at the same time, through a post that I put on Instagram on my personal page, I got a message from user Big E Little D, and he said, "Hey, would you like a Salvi cloth out of 10?" And I went, "Yeah, I would." So we worked out a deal. Here you go, Mitch. I don't know if you've ever seen a cloth.
No, I haven't actually. So just holding it up to the light real quick. First of all, there's no back to it.
Nope.
And you can see that like as you pick it up that it's thin like that.
It's a textile. You can if you look closely at it, you can definitely tell it's a textile.
Yeah, actually, it very much looks like the canvas, like a canvas. Like you can see
stitching.
What almost feels like perforation at the edges, like of the threads ending.
I have never pulled a Ginter silk out of Tops 206 from 2010. I pulled, or was it? Oh gosh, it may have been Piedmont. I forget what that set was called. Either it's one of those like 2010-ish era,
like T206s.
Something like that. I pulled not one but two of the Babe Ruths out of 50, of the silks.
Okay.
So I had two of them at one time. Those are the only silks I've ever pulled. I've never pulled a Ginter.
And
out
they
of 10.
weren't framed.
They were framed. They were
framed
just
okay.
like the Ginter ones.
I was gonna ask how it felt, but if it was framed,
it was framed. So, and if you look, you can kind of see that little square kind of down on kind of the lower half of. That's a cutout of the plastic, so you could actually feel the.
You can see like it's almost the name-ish area if I'm seeing that correctly.
Yeah, so like that would be where the relic would be on a framed mini relic.
I'm gonna pull it out of that team bag. It's not a team bag, but yeah, I know.
So yeah, I'm very excited to have that. So that was my Ginter week.
Okay.
What was yours?
Long story short, Buddy Craig took me to a local card shop on release day. He said, "We're ripping a box together. We're ripping a hobby box. Let me choose." I picked. We both sat down and started ripping away. I first pulled my first hit out of that box was Reggie Jackson mini on card auto to 50 and
green frame out of 50. And let me tell you, this is an absolutely gorgeous card.
An A's card, framed green. It's
it's a
his
pretty
auto
card.
That's the first legend style card or Hall of Famer out of Ginter that I've pulled, and it's immediately it was one of those. This is staying with me. The second hit out of it was my blockbuster hit. When I say blockbuster, that might be an understatement. I pulled an on card full size Barry Bonds.
Wow.
Now, personally, I hate the guy, but I also recognize he is a hobby darling. So I would definitely be happy with the pull, but I would do probably exactly what you did and sell it immediately.
I got an immediate offer for $600 there in the shop. It wasn't that I didn't want to take that. I was still on the fence of I just got two legendary player autos in one box, and I was still kind of, for the Reddit term, I was still shaking. When the Barry Bonds came out, I just kind of set it down on the table and was like, oh, I just pulled Barry Bonds. And the guy behind the counter was like, you did what? I spoke up a little bit, and the guy in the back room came out, and he's like, you did what? And immediately got into a penny sleeve and then into a top loader, and they took pictures of them, and it was just, it never set in until, like, I called Dan on the way home. Yeah, we had basically this exact same conversation.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It was within probably the next hour that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sell it, and decided to sell it. It is by far the biggest card I've ever pulled and or sold. I don't regret it, actually. I would like to have it back eventually, but I'm not hurt because it doesn't fit, and that's a mortgage payment that I just sold. So I'm A-okay with
So what
that.
was the guy that you went with?
Oh, with Craig? Yeah.
Craig.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it was him. I'm not. I can't verify this, but I think Craig was on the live when I went live to rip or to show off my Ginter PC this week. I think, and then I mentioned that pull on the live, and somebody said, I'm assuming it was him. God, that guy was really nice to buy Mitch that box.
Yeah, that Craig, thank you, buddy. We'll keep, just keep ripping, bud.
I think
he pulled a rip card. He pulled a rip card in his box.
That's not nothing.
He had a bat relic and a rip card. The rip card had a high number, base high number in there.
Okay.
I forget who all was in it. My rip card was. Oh wait, I haven't even gotten to that. Holy cow! So then, yes, then I went live. I bought 3. I ripped 2 on one live. I ripped 1
These
before
are
that.
pre-order hobby boxes, right?
Yeah, pre-order hobby boxes. I ordered 3, ripped 1, ripped the second one live on Instagram, and then the third one we actually have to rip probably tonight after the show, to be honest with the way we're babbling. We'll post all those as well. But my first box in one singular pack pulled a Bo Jackson Chrome Refractor, a Cal Raleigh Mini No Number, and a Dave Winfield Rip Card.
And for those that don't know, the no numbers are not numbered, but it is well known that they are just a print run of 50.
The Dave Winfield, there's the Dave Winfield. I still just got a penny sleeve, not a biggie. But then I pulled a mini stained glass. I'm going to butcher the last name. I've looked at it multiple times.
I think it's Sagesi.
It's, according to Baseball Reference, it's Sugesi. I'm not an English major, but the second baseman for the Cardinals. Rookie, it is a good-looking card.
Mini stained glass. Which is also appropriate for something that we'll be doing here very soon.
We'll be talking here soon. And then pulled a couple other hits out of there, but like we've covered we've covered the major stuff out of there. I don't want to delay anymore.
Before we move on, just one piece of advice for anyone who's listening. If you want to know something really cool about the Dave Winfield, right? That was the Look up what Dave Winfield did in the 1973 College World Series. He's a legend around Omaha because of that. Please look that up. It's incredible.
So, yeah, I tried to do my best to clean off the back of the card. I am still going to keep this because I'm keeping the mini stained glass.
And by this, he's holding up the rip card.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep the front of the rip card. 1, because I pulled the mini stained glass out of it, and then 2, because of the Dave Winfield to it. Like, I have no problem putting that up on a wall. Nobody's going to care.
Next, we are going to do the update on the insert tournament. All right.
Basketball.
So, we are in our Final Four, and we have the final voting results for the Final Four. If you remember, the tournament has gone pretty much chalk. And we will see if it continues that way.
I have my feelings that
Sam
is sitting down there. Sam, she's the one that seeded it,
yes.
So like we have to.
So
she gets some props for that.
I will say that we had the closest voting out of all of our votes.
I mean,
comes out of this round.
Coming to the end, I hope that's the case. But yeah.
So, Seed 1, the HFAs versus Seed 4, the Spotlights.
I mean, my hope is honestly Spotlight, but that's because that's mine.
Right.
But I do like HFAs, sorry.
The HFA took it 71 to 29%.
I've yet to pull one in an update. So that was strictly a Series 2 streak.
So HFA is moving on to the championship round.
So 1.
In the 2 versus 3 matchup, Stained Glass versus All Kings. Again, this is the closest vote that we've had so far.
I mean, now that I've got a Stained Glass actually in hand.
Uh-huh.
I want it to be stained glass.
And
but
we've seen we went to one of our local card shops and we saw a all aces.
Oh,
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth, all aces.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was in the
They
case.
look so much better in person than they do even online.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's
beautiful cards.
incredible.
And the all aces are basically all kings, just with an A instead of a key. A K.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we say all kings?
Yes.
Babe Ruth. I'm mixing it up in my head.
It was an
anymore.
all aces Babe Ruth.
Okay.
So, what do you think happened in the closest voting that we've had so far?
51-49. Stained glass.
Now, if you remember correctly, in the last episode, I said that I thought that all kings would upset, technically an upset, the stained glass.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick with it.
All right. Stained glass took it 55-45.
Alrighty.
That is the closest we've had. So, completely chalk. 1 versus 2. HFA versus stained glass cards.
Jesus.
So that'll
Good job,
be-
Sam.
Yep, Sam, you did an excellent job putting the seeds together.
Woohoo!
So I will put that to a vote coming this upcoming Thursday. So when this episode finally drops, and then the following Sunday after that as well.
Yeah.
And then we will announce our winners at the beginning of the new year because that's when our next episode will drop.
Holy cow.
Yep.
So, yeah, our topic of the night is keeping ourselves accountability buddies.
Yes.
But with that exact same episode,
The exact same episode, yeah. I listened back to the episode just so that I could kind of get a bearing of how things went that time. By the way, it's episode 7 if you want to go back and listen to it for whatever reason. At the end of that episode, we announced that we were going to send off 4 cards to our local LCS to get to send off to PSA.
yeah, doing a show grading, basically.
Right, so 2 cards from each of us. I got a call yesterday from the card shop. Hey, we got some cards back. And guess what they were? R4.
Yeah.
So in a very, it was not planned this way. We actually planned on doing the Accountability Buddy episode before I got that phone call.
Yeah. Yep.
Very serendipitous. We got these. It's very circular. It's so good. I have your cards in front of me.
And I have
the
yours.
labels are covered by Post-it notes, but we can see the cards themselves. You have the possibility of having the best card. So I'm going to go second. I will ask you what your cards are second. So we're going to go back
Okay.
and forth, right? By the way, before we kind of get going, my expectations for my cards. When I send in cards to PSA, especially Ultra Modern, which is what these were, these both cards from 22, I expect to get at least a 9. Like
Okay.
that is my bare. That's what I expect to get.
Pack Fresh is guaranteed 8.
Yeah, Pack Fresh is 8. That's what it should be on Ultra Modern cards. When I send a card in, I expect to get a 9 with high hopes of getting a 10. Like that's
Right.
where my mind is at when I send into PSA.
Yeah, and both of mine were mid-90s.
Well, one was
was
from 2001,
1000, yeah.
and the other one was sometime in the mid-90s.
Mid-90s.
Exactly. So your expectations might be a little bit different from me. So
I mean, I'm still hoping for 10s. That's
Well,
the reason why. No, I'm kidding.
okay.
I'm
I
kidding.
mean, everyone hopes for 10s, right? That's you're not right. It's a possibility, and that's something that you want. But what are your expectations? What are your minimum expectations for these cards? I'm curious.
The Ripken's a die cut, so there's a
It's a Jeter.
that's right. It's not the Ripken. I have so many Ripkins that are the Crown Royals that I just assumed it was a Ripken.
No,
it's
you
a
said
Jeter
this
to
Jeter
100.
because this one's numbered. Yeah.
Yeah, it's numbered to 100. It's a blue. Again, it's still a Crown Royal, so it's a die cut. There's so many more edges. I expect a 7 on it, to be honest.
All right, and this, by the way, the reason I'm asking this is because now I know what sounder to play when these grades come back.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so the Jeter, I expect a 7. It looked a lot cleaner than that,
Okay.
but die cut.
20-plus-year-old
thousands.
card,
Yeah.
foil, die cut.
Yeah,
It's a lot going against it.
Yeah.
So 7 seems pretty reasonable to me.
And then the other one's the Jordan to the hoop.
Rock the House.
Rock the House. That's what it is. Oh, I mean, it looks pretty in there.
It does.
Gosh.
Corners look sharp.
It looks super, super nice. I would love it to be an 8, but with everything going for it, I'm going to stick with 7. I think I like 7s or higher in both of them.
Right.
They're going to stay, right now, they're going to stay PC cards for me. And I'd be happy with 7s. I'd be okay with 6s. I just know that they've gone through so much and they're foil.
Yes.
These are bordering on vintage cards anymore.
All
Maybe
right.
not that old, but yeah.
So, why don't you start with mine?
So which one would you?
Doesn't matter. It's up to you.
So we're gonna start with the Allen Ginter, 2022 Allen Ginter framed mini auto of Cal Raleigh. It is it's a solid looking card. Not numbered that I can see.
No, that is not a numbered card.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. And then, all right, here we go.
So I think that I got, like I said, I expect a 9. I think it's a 10. I think it's a 10, but I expect a 9.
You expect a 9. All right. Well, let me tell you, sir, you got a 10.
Hell yeah!
That is hell yeah. That is.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. Like that's super awesome.
It's so good.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
good
so
feeling.
happy about that.
That's a good feeling.
I need to look up the pop report on that now.
Yeah, I should have peeked because I could see the corner
Right.
under there. I should have peeked and
That's
pulled
okay.
it.
That's
But
okay. All right, I'm gonna do your Jordan last because that has the
that has
possibility
the
of being-
most high end
Yes.
potential. Yeah.
So your first one, Derek Jeter, 2001.
2001
Pacific Gold. Hold on.
Was it Gold
Crown die cut blue.
Numbered to 100, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. It is number 46 out of 100. So what do you? I asked what your expectations are when you send in grades, especially this.
For those, I again 7s. I want an 8 or a 9 in that. I would
Okay.
love an 8 or a 9 in that.
I'm peeling now.
Okay.
8.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I would be very happy with that. I would
There is
be-
so many corners. There's so many edges on that.
And as I was kind of doing this, I was looking at it, and there was
There's a little
Somewhere-
scratch.
on Jeter's body, there was a spot where a little bit of his, just a very tiny bit of his jersey was kind of peeled away, and there's a little bit of gold that just kind of showed up in the middle of
Yep.
his jersey.
No, I got it. As soon as you hand it to me, it's
That may have done you in a little bit.
it's
but like,
right
that's
above the belt.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so tiny, but it's there.
The bottom right hand corner is not the best either. Looking at it, but
otherwise the card is it's a great looker.
yeah.
It looks great in that slab, and I would be very happy with that. I would be very happy with that grade. Personally.
That. Sorry,
It's okay.
I'm still relatively new to grading comparatively. So Dan's second card, we've got. It is a 22 Bowman's Best Bobby Witt Jr. refractor.
Right. So this is his rookie card.
From card
Bowman's
out
Best.
of Bowman's Best.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. What do I? Again, I thought it looked good when I sent it in. I think it's a 10.
You think it's a 10?
I think it's a 10.
Alrighty. And we've got a 9. It's not really a bum.
No, I was gonna go for this one.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yeah.
personally.
I think that's true. I think it's.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would love a 10,
Yeah,
but
I,
it's
I
not.
expect a 9, so I got what I expect.
I don't dislike that. It still looks good in that.
So the big one. Now we did not get the upcharge.
There's
So
some.
we know it's not a
foreshadowing.
10. We know it's not a 10.
The 10 PSA price is like
Just
12K.
12K last sold at that time. Yeah. All right. So 97 hoops. Michael Jordan, Rock the House. What do you think? You got. I know what your expectations are. What do you think you got?
I hope it's another 8. I hope an 8. I can see personally. I mean, I'm not looking at the card, but I can see in my mind's eye that there's just a little bit of wear and tear. The amount of times that. Let me back this up. That card was in.
It was in a screw down.
That card was in a screw down. It was probably in there 20 plus years.
An inset screw down, but a screw down nonetheless.
Yeah. I still feel
without
without any penny sleeve, nothing. There was no protection.
Other than the slab itself.
I hope an 8.
All right.
But I expect a 7.
You got a 7.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay. Oh, it still looks really freaking good. Now it's all shined up and everything too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you look on the, there's more than this, but if you look on the back, the bottom corners they're pretty.
Yeah, they are.
They're pretty rough.
That bottom right corner is real rough.
Yeah, but it's on the back, so it presents relatively well. I think, in my opinion. Yeah,
it still looks really nice. Yeah,
I would be not overjoyed, but I would be happy with those returns.
I am content with that.
I think that's a good word for it.
Meh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I did pretty good. You did as,
I did as I expected.
Minimum expectation.
Yeah. I had no high hopes for these because of the age.
Yeah.
Knowing that they were taken care of the way they were about 80% taken care of to modern standards.
Yes. So,
I mean, the Ginter was in a binder.
Yeah.
Until about 2 weeks before this.
Right.
Not before this, but before sending it.
Right.
It took me a second or a third time going through it to even notice that it was numbered, because that's how many damn gold crowns or crown royales are in that binder. So I just thought it was another one that just looked different.
Yeah. So, no disappointments, just basic minimum expectations for you, and I was happily surprised to get a 10.
I like the 10.
Yeah.
I think the Bobby I would love.
That's strictly PC, so I don't mind.
Yeah. It's one of those.
I've had bad luck with Bobby rookies, actually. I don't have many 10s out of my Bobby rookies, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
I have a couple, but not many.
I'm still working on a couple, but anyways. All right.
So actually to the actual part of the show, right? My list was a little bit longer than the one that you presented 8 episodes ago. We'll go back and forth, and we'll kind of go through what we stated and how we're doing on those particular goals.
So the first one that you had was 06 Bowman Heritage Whites.
Yeah.
Which are notoriously hard to...
They're harder to find.
Hard to pick out.
20 years old now, just like Ginter, and they're out of 49. So they're not the most flashy of cards, right? They don't get the...
Right.
Bowman Heritage doesn't get the flowers that other sets do.
Yeah.
So
I saw a Bowman Heritage 07 or 08, something like that.
07 was the last year they did Bowman Heritage.
So, and that was flashier than the 06.
It is very much so. Every once in a while, I go on to ComC to see if there's anything there that's relatively well priced or mislabeled by ComC to the base relic, and therefore is cheaper. I didn't find any over the last 4 months, so there's no update on that, and I kind of expect that to be usually the case.
All right. I mean, yeah, it's not such an old set, but it...
Again, not flashy, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Hard to spot because even the relics aren't better.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. So your first one was the Johnny Russell Rainbow. How is that coming along?
So yeah, it was to be a little bit more specific, 2024 Topps Chrome Johnny Russell. I have the base Chrome, the refractor. I have ordered the Prism. Actually, tonight I ordered the Prism as I was going back through my show notes.
Oh God, there's something I could do.
Hey, let me go look. I haven't had this as a set search for a while. The Rose Gold out of 250, got that.
That's funny. Rose gold out of baseball is like really short printed.
Rose gold out at $250.
That's weird.
And it looks really.
Yeah,
I like it. It looks nice.
It's a good looking card.
The purple. So Topps did purple base refractors and then purple, what they called wave, and not ray wave, because ray wave in soccer is lava, like neon lava or something like that. It goes purple refractor and then the purple wave, and the purple refractor is just a standard purple.
Right.
And then the wave has kind of it almost looks corduroy to it.
Okay.
And
yeah,
then,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then the purple lava it's not ray wave because it's not a sine function. It's lava lamp. There's like a circle and it's wub, wub, wub out of it.
So which one of those do you have?
So I have so I've got the purple refractor, not the purple wave. Then I have the aqua lava. So there's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
So aqua lava. I am still missing the gold lava. And then I have the neon green lava, which looks as me as a colorblind person.
Oh, God.
Those two cards together, you can see it.
Even maybe if I had better lighting in here, but even me has a hard time figuring out the difference between those two.
So those two are very hard to tell. And then I have the blue, the base blue. I've got the blue wave. So there's the difference between the blue and the blue wave. So in between there, I'm missing the gold lava. I've got, the blue refractor, the blue wave. I've got the neon green. Right now, I am currently the high bidder on. So please don't run this up. It's got 4 days on it. It's not going to be out by that time.
No.
Still, I haven't seen a neon green wave pop up on there. I have the gold refractor, which the gold refractor is out of 25, is out of 50.
Okay, so that's the same.
That's the same. But then there's a gold wave that I've not seen pop up. And then orange refractor, orange wave.
25.
Out of 25 that I've not seen. However, I've seen 2 of them out of chrome sapphire.
That's right. You mentioned those.
And forgot that that's not the right set.
You've mentioned those in another in a different episode.
I have so many Johnny Russell cards. They're not that expensive. I have the black refractor. I've got 2 of them watched. I'm just waiting to pull the trigger, I guess, on them.
So what have you added since?
So since then I've added, well, obviously the prism, the purple wave, the rose gold was ordered the last time. The aqua lava and the neon green were ordered last time, so I have those in hand. The blue wave I had a bid on last time, if I'm not mistaken, and I have that in hand now. And then the gold, I think, is new in that collection.
Okay, cool.
Real quick though, with that, I did buy a blue or a sapphire, base of Gadi Kinda. Gadi Kinda passed away last year. He played for Sporting KC, went to Israel to play. Had some medical complications and passed away. So that's kind of a legacy card that I might be getting into in the future, which is adjacent to all this.
Sure.
The other one that you had, not the other one, was 24 Fleer Ultra Looney Tunes. The Ultra, yeah.
I don't know if I can cross it off the list quite yet, but I'm basically crossing it off the list at this point.
Yeah, you're pretty damn close to it.
So at this point, all I'm waiting for is ComC to actually put my order together and send it to me. I have 20 cards in hand. I have 5 more on the way. It's a 25 card set. I was able to take advantage of ComC's Black Friday sale, and I was able to get the other 5. So now I have purchased, and I'm just waiting to get in hand the other 5.
Do you have a way that you want to display them, or just know that you have them, or?
I am seriously considering getting a top loader binder for it.
Okay.
That's what I'm seriously considering. And there are some nice ones out there that I can get. So
Yeah, so it's something that you can grab and still appreciate without having to pull out a box, pull out a stack, look through them, and then here they are.
Yeah, I can just
file them away.
Yeah,
again
I can just flip through them and maybe not have all 25 in one like displayed out, but I can at least have them close enough that they'll be together and you can kind of get a good idea of what they look like together.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's something I struggle with is how to display my collection.
Sure. Yeah, so that is basically crossed off the list. I'm very excited to cross something off.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
How is your 5-card project going?
Where to start? So, I hadn't picked a 25 rookie. So, let me recap this. My 5-card project that I want to do, with 22 was Bobby Witt, my favorite player on the Royals, my hometown as far as team. He was my 22 guy. 23, I'd picked Gunnar Henderson from the Orioles as the guy I wanted to collect.
Mm-hmm.
24, I picked Jung-Ho Lee, and now he's still there, but it's also kind of morphed into Yamamoto.
Mm-hmm.
And then 25, I did not have a rookie. So the base of it is I want to collect a rookie from every single year and have an on-card auto, ideally on-card auto. For right now, it's an auto of each one of those players.
Yeah, you can get an auto as a placeholder, a sticker auto as a placeholder, and then upgrade at some point, and then move on from that one.
Yep. And then I would love, if they have it, a Bowman Spotlight.
Do any of these players that you know of that you've picked so far not have a spotlight?
25 does not right now.
Okay.
The rest of them do, even though Bobby's came after his rookie year. Gunner's was his rookie year. Lee's was his rookie year. On-card auto, Bowman Spotlight, HFA if they have it, which right now Bobby has an HFA. He has got multiple HFAs. I would like the 22 to go with it, but I could do a 24, 25 HFA as a placeholder. Like I want to have a 5-card display on my wall. In the center, on-card auto. To the left is the HFA. To the right is the Bowman Spotlight. And then the two ends are two that I really enjoy from that player. Whether it's licensed, not licensed, just something. It could be a $3 card sitting next to a $300 card. I don't care. It's just something that I really, really, really love with that.
Okay.
So 25 actually came from Dan's suggestion on our live video, or on our Instagram live, as I was ripping the second box, because I pulled the A&G back mini, a base, and a silver foil of Thomas Sugazi.
Tyler?
Sugazi?
I think it's Tyler.
It's Thomas.
Thomas? Okay.
It's Thomas.
No, you're the one who's collected him, so you would know.
Yep. Second baseman for
Okay.
the St. Louis Cardinals.
All right.
He's positive WAR.
Okay.
That's
a plus.
That's a plus. He definitely has promise. Looking into him more, he's got promise. He's a damn good fielder. Batting's middling.
He's a second baseman.
Yeah, he has second baseman stats to go with that.
He's no Jeff Kent.
But with that, while I was at Wrigley, one of the local shops, and we were talking about this collection specifically, they suggested maybe going for a player in every position. So as I go throughout that, so now I have technically two shortstops.
Yeah, because you have Gunnar and Witt.
And Witt. Gunner's kind of my secondary on that one.
Okay.
But then I've got a center fielder in Lee, or a pitcher if Yamamoto, but I'm never going to afford the prices of Yamamoto. Lee, I think he's still a fantastic player, so I'm still sticking with 24 for Lee. And 25 now is where we're at, and that makes a second baseman. So I've got the middle infield, and I've got center field. Now I need to start working on my lefts and my rights, and catcher, potentially a pitcher. These guys don't have to work out, but if I could then mount it on the wall with all these 5 in the framework of the fielding, position.
So the only thing that's really limiting to this is the players that have spotlights, right? So
Right now, yes.
So
Spotlight and HFA. But
I feel like there's more HFAs than there are spotlights.
yes, Spotlight is.
So, and if they're going to have a spotlight, they're going to have an HFA. Like, I just feel like that's a thing. So, do you just go through the spotlight the spotlight checklist and go, this could be my pitcher?
But then again, Bobby had his 3 years after.
Yeah. But he has one. So
Yeah, he has one. Potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially. I mean, I look at 24 or 25 and see if there's a prospect that has a spotlight.
Sure.
And then maybe that's the 26. Yeah, it very, very potentially could be. So, like, I've got the Witt on-card auto that I bought at the National this year.
The in-person auto
in-person
on his
auto.
rookie update card.
Yep, the US 100, Beckett certified. So, cool. That was the big thing. I wanted to have some sort of certification. The other one, my interesting for him is his player icon swap. Bobby Witt Heritage.
Okay, sure.
It's the player icon swap. I actually pulled that out of a discount blaster from Walmart.
That's awesome.
So
that's amazing.
pulled it, graded it. I've got my Lee auto. Still working on a Gunner auto, but I've got my Gunner spotlight in a tag 10, and I finally, as we talked recently about my Lee spotlight in a PSA 9. They don't have to be graded. I might crack them all and put them into one or the other.
Okay.
That's going to depend on how it looks on the wall.
Sure.
Once I get actually putting it on the wall.
So, yeah, that's a 45 card set.
I don't dislike that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 5 across time.
Mm-hmm.
It also then showcases the evolution of cards across time.
Uh-huh.
I think it's interesting.
It's a good project. I like it.
Your third is the 2016 Series 1 World Champions Auto and Auto Relic sets.
I have a 3 or 4 adjacent, very similar sounding eBay saved searches for this set. And in the time that we recorded this to now, I have not received any emails regarding this set. And this is not uncommon for this because it is such a small set and they're all numbered to 50.
It just seems like it's such a, I mean, it is a lofty goal, but it's the Royals.
Uh-huh.
Again, small market team.
Right.
But it's only of 50.
Yeah. I got the big names that are on the checklist, so I'm not too, I got the Salvi, I got the Gordon, I got the, I don't know, I think Eric Hosmer has a card in the set. Like, I know Kane doesn't have anything. I know that Moustakas maybe. I think I have Moustakas. Yeah, the Moustakas cards. So, like, I have the big names that I'm worried about. It's just that there's a few other stragglers that I don't have.
Yeah, so I guess with that, it's got to be strictly that set, though. Mm-hmm. I was just wondering if they had a base of that. Yeah,
that is that set. And they do have, so like there is the relic version. Those are numbered out of 100. And that, I believe, I don't know if it's the full team. Like there's only like 6 autographs and only like 5 auto relics.
Okay.
Right. So like, but the relic set out of 100 is
there's
closer
more
to the full team.
Okay.
I don't think it's the full 25-man roster, but it's close. So I'm honestly not interested in that. I just want the
base auto set. Yeah.
That's it. There's no update on that and I expect that to be the case most of the time that we do this.
Okay, that's fair.
How are you doing with paring down what you currently have?
This is something that I wanted. Actually, we kind of talked about it beforehand. I think I'm at the point where eBay's lost its luster, to me at least. I have a lot of cards that I think are neat that are $2, $3, $5, $10 cards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make $7 after shipping on an eBay card that I think is neat. So would I rather just have it for $10? I'm torn, but I think the solution I've come to is ComC. Like, I just feel I've been adjacent to it for so long, and I think I've come around to it makes sense. There's something about not having them in my actual possession that throws me so off. But at the same time, I don't have to hold on to them.
They do so much of the work for you.
I don't have to hold on to them. So I'm at the point where I am actually starting to pull them out of top loaders and put them into, keep them in their penny sleeves, obviously, put them into and counting, so I have an accurate number to start a submission for ComC. So I've already got my account. Once I know my amount that I have, I will purchase the proper dollar amount worth of credit, start my submission, and go from there. Because I've also started ripping some football and a little bit of basketball. A Cooper Flag Diamante. Like, cool. That's great.
That ain't the worst.
That's not the worst.
Yeah.
Want to sell it, but eBay is, by the time I'm done with it, is going to be $3 worth of profit. When I was selling the bonds, I went back through and looked at, I've had things on my buy it now that are underpriced based on market research via eBay's own app
Right.
or own research portion that are undervalued and have 1 view, 0 views, and I'm meeting 85 to 90% of the criteria that they are looking for search terms.
Right.
At this point, I have, other than promoting it, I have no other way, but I'm not going to promote a $3 card for another 14%.
Yeah.
Screw that, eBay. I'm not doing it. And that's, I'm ready to pull the majority of those, stuff that should sell to somebody, but has 0 eyes on it.
Depending on the settings that you do, and it's really easy to do it, not only will it be on their website, it'll also be on eBay. They'll upload it onto eBay. So you'll be in both places, and it doesn't cost you any extra.
Yeah, so it's to the point where I've tried to do the work myself. I've also used Collects. I don't dislike that app. I've kind of lost some faith in it. Not the app itself, but just messaging and trying to work out deals. eBay deals are so much easier. And I can only assume ComC is just that much easier.
Since paring down is also on my list, I'll just go there. I've done a terrible job. Done a terrible job of it, meaning I've done basically nothing since then. I said during the first time we did this that I wanted to avoid sending this stuff off to ComC, and I wanted to wait for like a local show to just kind of put it in a box and say, kind of go through it and see if anyone wanted any of it.
It's kind of where I'm at with those as well, too.
Yeah. So I am torn between waiting for when we actually get to do the show, our show from a show, which is what we're planning on doing at some point, to do that there, or just biting the bullet and sending most everything off to ComC and just let them take care of everything, right? So that's where I'm at with that. Now, I do have one card. I did send one card off to get on consignment to MC Sports Cards. They are a consignment company that uses eBay.
Yeah.
With a much better percentage than if I were to just sell something on eBay. When this episode drops on the Thursday, the card that I sent will be ending that night. So I guess I can promote it here for, less than 24 hours. It is the 1998 Metal Universe Hardball Galaxy Ken Griffey Jr. PSA 10. It is a Pop 15. So I mean, it's a 1998 Metal Universe card in a PSA 10. I mean, that's pretty incredible. Really low pop count. Technically, what one would consider an insert set, even though it's a part of the base set, it's number 206. But the design of the card is wildly different from the rest of the set. It's got a very comic book feel to it, where like even Ken Griffey Jr. is drawn, like it is drawn on the card. It's not a photograph of him. It doesn't hold the same value as like the base card would if it was a PSA 10, but still, it's Ken Griffey Jr. Metal Universe PSA 10 90s foil. It's it hits
all
it
the
hits
things.
all the marks.
Yeah.
So that'll end that night that this episode drops. So maybe check it out.
Just maybe check it
maybe
out.
check it out while after you listen to the episode. So that was my paring down. Why don't you ask
So
me?
you've not done it, yeah.
Yeah.
How about To the Moon?
So
To the Moon.
To the Moon, yes. The 2024 Big League To the Moon PSA 10 set. And I have something that I've been talking about this basically the entire time we've been doing this show.
It's been a very active,
So I currently have 11 cards at PSA. These are all through ComC. All right. So, and I currently have 13 10s. Okay. So 13 out of the 48 are 10s. 11 more are at PSA. So that's
potentially 24 out of the.
Most likely not, but yes, potentially literally half of the set could be 10s at some point here very soon. So that's my update there. Let me just go because I have one more, right?
Okay.
Before we get to the last question, right? I mentioned the Allen and Ginter mini no numbers.
Yes.
Right. Last time we did this.
Yeah, because your Salvi had been in.
So basically,
Yeah.
I have expanded that because I'm only doing I'm doing less than 10 players. They're Royals, but I'm not doing all of the Royals, right? As I mentioned in the last episode, I really don't care about Brian Bannister. Sorry, Drew. Sorry, Drew Waters. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Okay. No,
I'm not going to collect your card. I love you. I really want you to do well so that maybe I will start collecting your card. But right now, you didn't make the list. I'm very sorry. So I'm doing less than 10 players. So this out of 50 set, it limits me to just a few. So I've decided to expand it to out of 50 or less. I would include, even though it's framed and it's full size, I would include this Salvi cloth. That's a
lower
mini.
than
It's out of 10, so I would include that. I have gone all in on the Brooklyn backs that are out of Brooklyn back, red flag back, bazooka back. Those are the three that are hand numbered out of 25 through the years in Ginter. There's a whole bunch of them. I have a metal mini out of 3 coming in that same ComC order that's on its way. I have a whole bunch of them actually in that are coming. I have really, really dove headfirst into this, and if you watch the last time I went live, I went through all of them that I have. So, and with a few others that are Ginter related. So I went through them all. You can see them all there. Please go watch that. You'll understand what I'm doing.
So this feels very adjacent to a new project.
I did expand it. I wouldn't call it a new project entirely, but I expanded the original.
Okay.
But that's a good question because that would be our last question. Do you have any new projects that you would like to add to this?
We kind of covered it with my 5 card. That would be my newest.
You've expanded it.
I've expanded that and have kind of now picked a focus that I think seems really fun to me. I'd like to have a catcher. I can expand it to even to 10, and now we're at a 50 card to have a DH.
Okay.
Because that gives me room for Shohei if I wanted to.
Yeah, you could.
But I'm not getting a Shohei auto.
Yordan Alvarez. It'd be a good one to do.
Yeah, so I could have a... Anyways, I've expanded that, and I feel like that's the newest thing that I'm doing. I'm still working on the Johnny. Outside of that, I did look up. My Jeter is the lowest of the pop.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how many?
Wah, wah, wah.
How many are graded?
This makes 11. There's 10 higher.
Well, in case you're working on the number rainbow, you need it.
I do need it. And the Jordan at an 8.
7.
I mean, or 7. It's still $135 for PSA estimate.
Yeah.
There's 128 and there's 246 higher.
Okay.
I just was looking them up.
That'll be an entry level to somebody who wants to get into the Jordan the 90s Jordan.
I can try and sell it up, trade it up, and try for an 8 with some cash.
Right.
No, the 8 with some cash is going to go for more than that. Gosh, I guess that.
So, would you like to know if I'm going to add anything to my list?
No, you've had so many projects. I guess. Fine.
But I've mentioned it before. It's the Blue Refractor project.
Well, okay. Yeah, I guess that was my
Yeah.
adjacent to, but.
Yeah. So, Blue Refractors, Royals Blue Refractors, and again, it's probably the same 10-player list, but maybe expanded a little bit because it's a little bit. It's Blue Refractors go into the 90s, so like I could do Mike Sweeney. Right?
Yeah.
Kevin Apier, that kind of thing. Any chrome set that makes a blue refractor, and it can be any pattern.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
not
talking,
a paper, just chrome.
Yeah, just chrome,
Okay.
and refractor, not foil, refractor. So,
Okay.
and I'm not talking sky blue. I'm not talking aqua blue. I'm talking blue. It can be any pattern, and I'm probably going to avoid like sapphire base because it's just base.
Yeah, so it's a blue with that atomic cracked ice look
Right.
to it. Yeah.
Right. So that's it. It's Royals blue refractor, any pattern, certain players, whatever I want.
Are you avoiding anyone specifically?
I'm not
they
picking up
played
any
1 year
I mean,
and gone.
well, yeah, well, okay, I'm avoiding Whit Merrifield. Like that's
fair.
I'm avoiding him. As far as like anybody else, I'm not going to pick up Miguel Almonte. I'm not going to be picking up.
You called out Drew Waters.
Those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Eric Hosmer, Mike Moustakas, Lorenzo Cain, Giordano, Wade Davis, Zach Greinke, maybe Joaquin Soria. Mike
Greinke's a
Sweeney.
whole subject.
Yeah,
Man. Oh my gosh, that guy. I love oddballs.
Vinny Pasquantino, Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez. I mean, Alex Gordon. The main characters over the last 25 years.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I like it. I do like it, obviously. Yeah, you
I do. So we have to do our question of the day.
Yeah, question of the day. I think it is. I think it's time for that. Yeah, this stupid spinner. His stupid spinner. Yay! So much suspense every time. Question number 5. Favorite college baseball team to follow besides the local teams? This is based out of Sam's. She loves LSU. Just because
I
of
love
College
LSU's
World-
fans.
Yes, because of the College World Series. She
Yes.
loves LSU based on that.
It's SEC. I can't cheer for them. I appreciate their fans and I love them, but I can't cheer for the team.
Indiana baseball ain't too bad.
No. You want to know mine?
I do. I mean, it's part of the question.
So like, it's a toss up between Cal State Fullerton and Coastal Carolina. I really like those really small schools that come in and just flip a table and decide, I'm going to win the national championship this year.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
fair.
those schools. So since those two schools have done it, those are two schools I love, and I actually have a Fullerton hat.
Yeah,
just because of that.
So Santa Barbara's the slugs, the banana slugs. I do love some of them weird mascot. My initial snap.
The fighting okras.
I think I've got to go with the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Okay.
They haven't been here that many times in the grand scheme of things. Rebels haven't been here either. No Ole Miss. I still have to go with Mississippi State.
It's SEC. And
I know. But outside of that, Omaha always picks the underdog. Every time.
They do.
Every time, doesn't matter. Stony Brook, hell yeah.
That was fun.
Hell yeah, Stony Brook. Let's go.
Coastal Carolina.
Yeah, Coastal. I mean, I've seen multiple national championships, and most of the time it's SEC.
Uh-huh.
But who do I like to root for. How'd she phrase it?
Who do you follow?
Follow. I still follow Mississippi State though. Like I don't follow them so closely, but I do. They feel like an underdog in a powerhouse conference. Same thing. I mean, you would think Vandy the same way, but they're
no, screw Vandy and the Whistler. They can go to hell.
That's true.
They make watching college baseball unwatchable, even worse than their lack of a pitch clock.
Yeah, Vandy, Tennessee, LSU, Alabama. See, I guess then again, Alabama baseball hasn't been.
No, all right. So you want the SEC team that maybe I would root for, that I would follow, maybe.
Sure.
No, I don't have one.
Oh,
it's
that's
an
right.
ACC. It's an ACC team. It's Florida State.
Okay.
Because
I was going to say Georgia Tech.
No, because Florida
ACC.
State had their coach. Is it their coach that's from Omaha or am I? No, I'm thinking of Virginia.
Yeah, definitely Virginia.
But Florida State's been here so often and they've never won. Like that's the thing. They've been to Omaha so often and they've never won, and they've come close a bunch of times. That would be the only true Southern team that I would root for. So if you had to pick,
I had to pick, fine. If I had to pick, gosh, there's so many teams that I like. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go wild. I have not even talked about it. Let's go with the Cal Bears. Let's go with the Cal Bears. Cal Bears are.
Sure. Why not?
Berkeley, you guys are coming. You guys are coming. I'm kidding. That ain't happening anytime soon. Actually, they didn't have a bad season a couple of years ago, but all right, sorry. That was me rambling. I can't make up my mind. I love college baseball. I love prospects. I love people just playing because they love to play the damn game.
Probably going to cut a bunch of that.
That's fair. There's about 10 minutes that you probably could.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening, and thanks for keeping us accountable and making us accountable to ourselves.
Yeah. Now we've got some Ginter to rip and add to it.
We do. All right.
So I'm the brewer.
I'm the baker.
And thanks for listening.
That was the brewer and the baker of Baseball Card Podcast. Thanks for listening, and be excellent to each other.